man. I feel like I'm the only reader on this platform that has to fight to come do a reading. I'm the only reader on the platform that got to fight to come and do a reading. And I'm being warned not to come on here and do this reading right now anyway, because I know there's going to be a lot of energy vampires that's going to come on here. We got some time to go in. See why I'll pick up on me. If you in here, say something, man. If you in here, say something. Can you share it, Julie Ramos? Hey, Julie. Albert DeLeon. Albert DeLeon? You remind me of somebody else. They got the same name. Yeah, y'all, I'm out here. I got to come outside and do my lecture today, man, because I can't breathe in the house. So, well, not my lecture, but my little reading, okay? I feel like I'm the only person that has to fight to do a reading. Okay? I got to be doing something right. Y'all do me a favor. As you come in, like it up, share it, hit the like button. Well, hit that like button up. If you can, hype me up, y'all. I want to dig up energy because I've been picking up on the name Walt kind of heavy, y'all. Heavy. Okay? Heavy lately. Like I say, I have been breathing in a lot of gas, y'all, so bear with me. I had to come out. Okay? Now, I do want to say, y'all, that this is a collective read. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do the class tonight, y'all. My house got so much gas. Y'all see my eyes, man? Look. Okay? So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to come join the class tonight. I'm telling y'all I'm on heavy attack right now. It's my first live with you, so thanks. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this energy real quick because, like I said, I have been picking up on the name Walt Heavy, and I want to see what this is about, okay? So with that being said, I want y'all to understand that this is a collective reading. Therefore, everything that I say, it may or may not resonate with you. And so if it does not apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it, all right? Just know that if your spiritual team has sent you here, then there is a message for you, okay? And I'm picking up on something pertaining to a father. I don't know if this person could be connected to a father or if this is my father that's in this live right now. Because everywhere I go, he seems to be there, okay? Everywhere I go, he seems to be there, okay? But I have been picking up on the name Walt Heavy, and this is something that Spirit has been pointing me in the direction of, okay? Let's jump into this, okay? Yeah. Somebody wants to rekindle a relationship with you. Could be a father energy. Maybe even a partner for some of y'all. Somebody wants a new union with you. I apologize, y'all. I'm outside in nature. Okay? Yeah. But I'm going to say that for another day. That just hopped out. That's somebody who want to let me know something. Talk to me, Spirit. With that being said, let's jump into this energy. Spirit, we ask you to come through and that you give clear and accurate information. And that the information that you give be not only honest, but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we can take with us throughout our day that will keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would like to come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask it with the tools being given that you would take this information and that you would put it into as a simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? Thank you, Ether. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? What is it that the collective needs to know pertaining to this energy, this Walt energy? Okay? Yeah, somebody is doing some type of like negative work or something shiesty that this person is doing. Y'all bear with me with these cards. It's something shiesty that this person is doing with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is something very negative, y'all. This is some illegal shit that this person is either doing or partaking in. Yeah, this is somebody who's in competition with you. And if they are working with other groups of people, they're all arguing and fighting pertaining to whatever this legal work is that they could have done. Okay? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah. Whoever this is, they could have been trying to send you some type of chaos energy, or they're in chaos energy right now, to the point where they could be actually losing everything around them, or things could just be chaotic around them. Somebody could even Okay. So like I was saying, y'all, somebody is in a state of despair. Somebody is going through a lot of chaos right now. They could be doing some type of illegal work to send you some form of like chaos magic. They're all arguing and fighting right now pertaining to a situation to where they could be homeless. Okay, somebody could even be suffering from anxiety. It could be people walk away from them as well. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this situation? Yeah. Somebody is afraid of being offered up, okay? Or whoever this is. This could also be somebody that's very stubborn, that's being forced to see things differently as well, okay? Okay? This person is being forced to see things differently. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? About this Eight of Cups in the reverse. Like I said, let me see if I want to pull this down. I ain't gonna get too many of these cards, y'all, because I'm outside. Okay? Let's see what else we need to know about this situation. Spirit, what else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? These people, if this is a bunch of magicians, they could be all arguing and fighting right now. They could be throwing magic at each other. This is a group of magicians. They all throwing magic at each other. I feel like this is a community, or a community could have walked away from these people. Okay, or yeah, I feel like whatever work they did, I don't know if this community walked away from these people or not. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this situation? Yeah, there's a meeting being had pertaining to whatever this is going on, y'all. It's an argument and it's fights that's taking place in this meeting. Yeah, something is going on with this mature woman, man. It's a mature woman could be having health issues. Or, you know, somebody could be trying to attack this person's sixth house, which deals with their health, wellness, daily work routines, things like that, mental health issues. I do feel like somebody is having, it's a mature woman that's having mental health issues right now. Okay, I got the wind blowing, y'all. Yeah, I'm telling you, these people are going through poverty, y'all. Poverty and everything right now. Poverty and everything is taking place right now. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah. And I feel like whatever unexpected income that they thought that they were going to offer you up for is not coming to them. They thought that they were going to get some type of like unexpected income. It's not happening. It's what Spirit's saying. Okay? It's not happening the way that they thought it was going to happen. Okay? And even as I sit here right now, y'all see my tongue? It's a voodoo doll that's in work right now. Okay? Because I'm outside right now. Let me find some rocks. I'm going to try to sit my things down with rocks. Y'all bear with me. I'm outside. It's a little windy right now. I'm allowing them to go in my house if that's what they want to do, because I never lock the door. I leave it open for them. I've told the manager, y'all, about my house having gas running through it. Asked them, can I get moved? They never moved me. They never did anything about it. So, I guess I'm stuck in there. I got to sleep in there, huh? What else do we need to know about this situation? I don't know why. It's something about like a older brother. I don't know if this older brother is in my life. Well, I don't know if what I said is pertaining to a older brother, okay? Let's see what else we need to know here, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I feel like this older woman could be a Taurus. Does not have to be, or it's a Taurus that's working with this community to attack this older woman. Okay? It's a Taurus that's working with a community to attack this older woman. Now, I do feel like this Taurus, I don't know if this community walked away from this Taurus or not. Yeah. They're also bribing others. They're having meetings in the family room as well to figure out how it is that they could bribe others to come up against you. Yeah. You can have a son that's involved with this that was expecting something, okay? That could have been working with this mature woman, or whoever this mature woman is, there's a son that's working against them, okay? They have a son that's working against them, okay? That's what this could be. No, I gotta get out here more, y'all. My head a little clear. I've been sniffing gas so goddamn long. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this situation? What else do we need to know about this situation? Yeah, sibling-in-laws are involved with this as well. Okay, this could be like your sibling-in-laws. This could be sibling-in-laws of family members of yours that could have been involved with this. But it's sibling-in-laws that are involved with this as well, pertaining to whatever unexpected money this is. They in poverty. These sibling-in-laws are in poverty. Sibling-in-laws. Talk to me, Spirit. They're going through a poverty right now. Yeah, this is pertaining to some type of like stolen land or property. This is what this has to do with. Unexpected money and stolen land or property that these people will not be getting. I don't even know why they're going that hard, y'all. They won't be getting it, is what Spirit is saying. And as a matter of fact, if they were, but Spirit is saying that they're stubborn, right? But if they did think that they were going to get it, it's a possibility that if they were going to make like any offerings, or if that's what they were going to do for this, they're not getting it anymore. They could have possibly became the offering. Okay? Give me a second. They could have possibly became the offering. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah, I feel like it's a community that walked away from this Taurus, man. This motherfucking Taurus could be in bad shape right now. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna go grab my sweater. Give me a second. Yeah. I feel like there's a Taurus energy that's in bad shape right now, y'all. Okay? Let me see. Because whatever community that he or she could have been doing or working with to get some shit started, I feel like they're walking away from it. I feel like they're walking away from it. Look out, that wind picking up heavy. That wind is being sent toward me. Hold on, y'all. That wind is being sent toward me. Believe me when I say it. We're going to get this message out, though. I appreciate y'all for being here, too. I'm outside. I had to come outside. Got a lot of gas in me, y'all. Okay. So what do we need to know about this Taurus, man? Spirit, and this community that walked away from this Taurus. Yeah, I feel like she was working with somebody to do some bad work, to do some work, a community. This community is not fucking with this person no more. Yeah. Yeah, this is somebody you was trust. This is a sibling-in-law of yours that you could have trusted, okay? This is somebody that you could have trusted that I feel like was trying to bind you in some way, form, or fashion. Okay? You could have freed yourself from this bondage. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? My Spirit is telling me that this sister could be in the lab, too. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? They warning me of the people that's moving around me. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's something that this sister is expecting, y'all. This sister is expecting something. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Okay, they were expecting you not to be able to move on from some type of like love spell that they could have been doing, okay? This sister could have been doing love spells. This could be a sibling-in-law of yours. They could have been doing love spells, and they were expecting you not to be able to move on. They wanted you to be stuck via whatever energy that they were using to bind you with the love spell, okay? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What do we need to know about this love spell energy, Spirit? Yeah. I feel like whoever this is, they were once upon a time emotionally manipulating you, trying to keep you in a state of isolation. But with this coming in the reverse, Spirit is saying this person can no longer emotionally manipulate you. And I feel like you're no longer isolated. You're out of isolation, okay? And I feel like this person was trying to also stop you from shining a light on this situation as well, okay? I do feel like whoever this is, they're trying to figure out how it is that they can get this done again. They're trying to figure out how it is they can get this done again. Yeah, this person is suffering from they want to cause you a lot of inner conflict is what I'm getting. Somebody could even be thinking about going to do some type of like graveyard work, not graveyard work. I don't know why I said it could be graveyard work, but I do feel like it's more so like crossroads working that they may do. They're trying to figure out how it is that they can get this done. And I ain't gonna even pull too many of them, y'all, just on the strength of I'm outside, I don't want the winds to be blowing. But yeah, this person is trying to figure out how it is that they can get this done. They were expecting you to be stuck, not to be able to move on, okay? Y'all do me a favor, like it up and share it. Like it up and share it. And if you can, hype me up. What else we need to know? I feel like this community or this group of people that she could have been working with they could have to come up against you now, okay? So they're currently having to see how it is that they can grab others to come up against you. Yeah. I do feel like it's balance being brought back to this situation. Whoever you are, you could be an earth angel. Somebody could be heavy Sagittarius energy. Okay, yeah. Things went up in smokes pertaining to this situation. Or it's going up in smokes and this balance being brought back to the situation maybe in your life, or somebody is trying to figure out how it is that they can bring balance back to the situation themselves. Yeah, somebody could also want to come in and offer you some type of like new beginning. Like a new cup of love or something like that for you. Okay? This is something that this is something that they want to do now. And I do believe that somebody is also trying to figure out how it is that they could grab somebody else to come in and potentially give you something in your cup. Yeah, they could be working with a divine partner, or this could be two people that's working together to get this done. And Spirit is saying that they doing this over excessively, first of all, but they celebrated too fast when it came to this situation. They celebrated too fast when it came to this situation. Okay? What else do we need to know about this, Spirit? Because like I said, somebody is trying to bring balance back to this situation. Somebody's trying to bring balance back to a situation. I ain't gonna even do that one. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. I gotta make sure I'm doing, somebody most definitely trying to bring balance back to this situation. Okay? What else do we need to know, Spirit? And like I said, what do we need to... This shit... What do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? Yeah, somebody's most definitely trying to bring balance back to this situation. Yeah, whoever this is somebody, man, who for the community, y'all. Somebody could be for everybody. Whoever this person is, they for everybody. Or it could be that a community is just trying to bring balance back to a situation. Okay, well, they know you were wrong. That talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, pertaining to some type of like fortune. Okay. Yeah, they know you. I feel like somebody knew you was wrong for some type of fortune. I feel like somebody did you wrong to gain access to some type of like fortune, and it could be a community that's trying to bring balance back to this situation because they know you was. Okay. What else do we need to know, Spirit, about this? What else do we need to know about this here, Spirit? Yeah, somebody could drive an orange Range Rover that's involved with this. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Yeah, this person could be collecting information for the ops pertaining to some type of like stolen land or property. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah, they could also be working with a secret lover, a divine partner, okay? If it ain't an orange, it's just a Range Rover in general, okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying whoever this is, they're not getting any sleep and there will be no rest for the wicked. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah. Yeah, this could also be an ex's third party that's doing this, that's involved with this, that's attacking you, okay? Whoever this person is. Could be an ex's third party, somebody that an ex of yours used to deal with, okay? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Like I said, these groups are working with a mature woman, or they could be trying to send chaos energy toward a mature woman. Okay, and whoever this is, they can have a son that's working up against them. Maybe you're the mature woman, okay? What else we need to know about this, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like it's something about somebody's spiritual gifts. Something about somebody's spiritual gifts. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Okay, somebody was trying to cast an illusion over somebody, okay? Be a spiritual gift. It could be a son. I feel like whatever it is this son did backfired, okay? This could be somebody that's not friendly, helpful, and non-confrontational, okay? Or they wanted to put you in this energy of just being like, you know, not friendly, not helpful, you know? They wanted you to be in this energy of being confrontational all the time. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Yeah, they most definitely trying to set you up for this land and property. This son, whoever this son is most definitely trying to set, I don't know if it's a mature woman or they working with a mature woman to come up against you, to send you chaos magic. It could be that, y'all. But whatever is going on, this son is most definitely trying to set you up. They trying to get this land and property. Yeah. Whoever you are, they trying to come up against them. They could be using a deity to do this as well. They could be working with deities. Okay? They could be working with deities. Okay? And with that being said, like I said, who is this spiritual? Somebody, I said, okay, so like I said, I feel like somebody was trying to cause the using their spiritual gift. It could be a son that has some type of spiritual gifts, and this person is using spiritual gifts or was trying to use spiritual gifts to cause illusions onto you, to project illusions onto you. But Spirit is saying that whatever this son did, it could have backfired on him. Talk to me, Spirit. Whatever this son did, it could have backfired on him. Yeah, they were trying to cause you a financial imbalance. They wanted to you to be juggling your finances as well. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, like I said, they could be working with a wife, or it could be a wife energy. This older woman could be a wife energy. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah, they wanted to cause you some type of like ending. I do feel like they're being made to see things differently. Okay, and like I said, somebody could be in deep trouble too, because the way, you know, things are looking, right? With the hangman coming in the reverse, somebody could most definitely be in deep trouble. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? What else do we need to know? Yeah, these people thought that you would just lay down and just fall into poverty. They didn't think that you would get up and fight for your stability is what I'm getting. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, they have to pay you what it is you owe. It's some sibling-in-laws that have something of yours. This could be your sibling-in-laws, okay? And Spirit is saying that they have something of yours and they need to pay you whatever it is that they owe you. They need to pay you whatever it is that they owe you. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, they was trying to use you. Somebody could be using graveyard work too to try to like dirt, to try to rank up off of you. But they did want to use your energy to rank up. Yeah, they could also be in the moment of trying to like cleanse to prevent backfires as well. And I told y'all, this community done walked away from these people. This community done walked away from these people. They bringing balance back to a situation to where they know you was fucked over for some money, whoever you are. They know it, okay? What else do we need to know, his Spirit? I feel like they, you know, whatever community that they were working with, okay? Whatever community that they were working with has walked away from. So if they was a part of some type of like little clique, a little cult, whatever they was a part of, they walking away from. And not only is they walking away from, I think they on their ass, to be honest. because of the lies that they told and the shit that they did, right? What else do we need to know about this here, Spirit? What else do we need to know here, Spirit, about this situation? I just heard, I ain't gonna even say what I heard. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? Okay? Yeah, somebody's trying to overcome a situation where they in poverty, y'all, these siblings. These siblings are all in poverty right now. These sibling-in-laws, okay? They're in poverty right now. They're going through it. They're trying to overcome a situation. I feel like they don't no longer want to be in poverty. You know, you might look at your sibling-in-laws and say, man, they look like they doing good, man. Just because a motherfucker got a nice house and all that type of stuff don't mean they doing good. Yeah, they suffering from some type of emotional pain too, pertaining to this situation. Okay? Since I ain't using it nowhere, I might as well put it on. Okay? I feel like they're going through some type of emotional pain, and they could have been trying to cause you some type of emotional pain in order for them to overcome this situation. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, it could be, you could be a divine masculine involved, don't have to be. If they were set up, yeah, something is about to get ready to happen, and yeah, they're gonna try to set you up in the near future, in the distant future. Or it could be a male that's gonna get set up in the near future. Okay? Yeah, they're gonna try to set you up in the near future. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, whoever you are, you could be a healer or they could be working with some healers to get this done. Yeah, they're working with healers to emotionally manipulate the situation. This is what's going on. They're working with healers to emotionally manipulate the situation. If you in here, do me a favor, pound that like button up. I got 158 people. I know I can get more likes than that. It should be 186 likes in here right now, y'all. Come on. I don't get on here and do this shit for nothing. I'm putting my life on the line. Understand that? Ain't nobody going through what I'm going through. It's facts. I don't believe nobody got the nuts to stand up for what I got going on. Okay? But yeah, like I said though, they're trying to they want to emotionally manipulate the situation by way of like a healer. So what do I mean by that? They go into a spirit. You could be a healer that they're trying to emotionally manipulate. Okay? You could be a healer that they're actually going through to someone to have them do it for them. Okay? What else do we need to know? What do we need to know with this tactic that they're using to try to manipulate the collective? Oh, they paid something. Yeah, they paid a healer to do this. I guess to like, they could have paid him for love magic, y'all, to like, you know, emotionally manipulate you to make you feel, you know, comfortable with them back in their company or whatever the case may be. Yeah, this could be somebody. These could be people in general that you have karmic connections to. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah. Could be an officer that's involved with this. I want to say with this officer coming in the upright, okay, that he could be somebody that's in the upright. I'm going to give, yeah. I want to say he could be in the upright. Or maybe this is a lawyer, who knows? It's something that they invested in though. They were working hard to invest in. Somebody could even be trying to invest in a lawyer or something right now. Ain't no telling. Somebody could even be trying to invest in a lawyer or something right now. Where other cards at? Where's my other cards? And what else do we need to know about this here, spirit? What else do we need to know about this here, spirit? Yeah, federal indictments is going out to these people, man. I feel like the feds know that they're trying to set you up, or the police is watching. They know that they're trying to set you up, and this federal indictment is going out to these people. Yeah, could be a jealous cult leader that's very burdened pertaining to this situation. Yeah, they didn't know how strong you were when it came to trying to set you up. I told y'all, they thought you would just lay down. What else do we need to know, spirit? Yeah. They was praying that you don't wake up. But spirit is saying your name is being cleared when it comes to to this. For some of y'all, it could be a grandmother. It could be a grandmother that's here, that's just working with you or helping you clear your name or something like that. Something could be going on. Yeah. Spirit is saying this is going to be the final outcome. Your name will be cleared. Your name will be cleared from this situation. Okay? What else do we need to know with this situation? Because like I said, I do feel like whoever you are, they wanted to like offer you up in some way, form, or fashion. Even if it's not like literally offer you up. Because you have to understand, it's multiple ways that a person can like offer you up, right? And when we talk about, unalive, like they could just put you in a mental hospital forever. You know what I'm saying? Like you can end up going to jail, so on and so forth. You're not out here to receive whatever it is that you need to receive when it comes to this land or property. Okay? Whatever this unexpected money is, but I do feel like whoever these people are, like I say, they're being forced to see things from a different perspective because somebody not playing with their ass no more. Somebody is not playing with them no more. They felt like, they could have sat back and peeped the scene and started to see like the motherfuckers was lying. You feel me? And I don't know. Maybe this is a community of people with a heart for people who getting fucked over. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, this is pertaining to some stolen land and property. Spirit, what do we need to know about this stolen land and property right here? What do we need to know about this stolen land and property right here? Yeah, I feel like somebody was most definitely trying to like bind you or send you some type of like negative identity attachment to cause you some type of like emotional pain. They wanted this to be the final outcome for you. Okay, yeah, somebody most definitely wanted to like poison you too. For this land, for this property. They was trying to poison you. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is somebody who wanted to upgrade, okay? They wanted to upgrade, but they didn't know how strong you were. They didn't know how strong you were. They thought that you would just lay down, like I said. Talk to me, Spirit. What else? Yeah, these are siblings, y'all. Or sibling-in-laws. Take it as it resonates. That was trying to hit you for this land or property so that they could upgrade. Yeah, Spirit is saying you're not shocked about this. You know this. Whoever you are, you're not shocked about this. You know this. It's a lot of gossip surrounding this as well, pertaining to these people telling lies and everything concerning this gift. Concerning this gift. Okay? So, there's just a lot of BS in the background going on, y'all, is what I'm getting. A lot of BS going on in the background. Things that you can't see that's happening, but it's really happening. Okay? Things that you couldn't see that was happening, but was really happening. What do we need to know about these siblings, Spirit? Yes, a lot of gossiping pertaining to this. About lies being told. Yeah, something about a mature woman leaving you a gift. Okay? Or it could be something about this mature woman. Okay? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Yeah. I feel like somebody did some type of like death magic. Somebody could have tried to send you some type of like death magic that backfired on them. I feel like you freed yourself from some type of negative identity as well. This person can have an identity attachment. Okay? And they trying to free themselves from this. Whoever this person is, this mature woman. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Yeah, this is somebody. Spirit say these people are greedy. They're greedy. They want their cake and eat it too, is what I heard. Talk to me, Spirit. They want their cake and eat it too. Could be a Sagittarius that's involved with this. It's very greedy. This person is very demonic. Dangerous, and this person is wearing a mask. They could be a false person. Spirit is saying this person done snapped. It's always, and when I say snap, y'all, I don't mean that they lost their mind, like literally. I just, this person is snapping pertaining to this money. This is how bad they want this. This is how bad they want this land, this property, bro. They are snapping for it. I mean, and you should be able to tell because these people are having you attacked. They're having you gang stalked, like all around the circle. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, It's always funny. I feel like this person pulling their hair out right now. This person, I mean, and I feel like they doing this in a pissed off way. Like they're not doing it because they're going crazy. This person is doing this because they pissed off. Talk to me, Spirit. They doing this out of anger because they got it. They want this. If they don't get this, woo. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit say they fumbled the ball when it came to this shit. They fumbled the ball when it came to this, okay? Yeah, this could have happened in the past. Somebody could have also wanted to snatch your destiny as well. Yeah. Spirit is saying they were trying to break you and you cannot break what is not meant to be broken. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah. These people have been working against you since you were a child is what Spirit is saying. And look, y'all, if you go back to my last couple readings, that energy has been coming out for a while. You have been getting worked against since you were a child. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah. But see, your ancestors are proud of you and you're being vindicated in this moment. Okay? Somebody is finna get ready to go through some type of like hardship. They could be going through hardship right now. Like I said, it's a community of people that don't appreciate the lies that was told in order to get them to operate in the energy that they were operating in. And I do feel like this community, I don't know what the community want to do, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know what the community want to do. I don't know how they gonna handle that. But I do feel like from what the energy that I'm getting is going to be handled in some way, form, or fashion. Okay? And I'm gonna definitely have to come out here and get this out, y'all. You know, I'm gonna try to do another reading later on if I ain't having hard times breathing in there. But I've been breathing in gas, y'all. I'm under spiritual warfare too. It is what it is, though. The Most High give his biggest battles to his, strongest warriors. So, hold on, let me clean this area, y'all, real fast. So I can, then I'm gonna stand out, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little minute. Okay? Yeah, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on, y'all. And it was a Taurus that was working with a community that's no longer working with them, y'all. You have to understand, like, in my personal opinion, I'm not gonna lie. Every community is not like that, bro. They don't want to be seen. They will, because when you think about any sisterhood, any brotherhood, it's all about having one another's back. You understand what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, I agree. Like, I ain't gonna even cap. I feel like if somebody is fucking with your brother and your sister, you supposed to do that. You supposed to like have their back, you know. If you are part of a like organization, whatever, you supposed to have their back. But see, when that brother or that sister, and this does not have to be a biological brother or sister, right? When they're causing too much problems and they doing some shit to somebody who didn't deserve it, that's when it becomes a problem, y'all. You bringing heat, unnecessary heat to where it don't have to be. You know, especially if we're about the community. You see what I'm saying? Especially if we're about the community. Not for no money, man. You see what I'm saying? Me personally, man, I don't care about money. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't care about money. And I mean, when I tell y'all I don't care about money, I really mean that. I do not care about money. I get up and do this every day because it's something that I've been called to do by my ancestral team, so I'm doing it. I didn't start coming over to tarot. And look, and I want to say this, man, because, you know, it's a lot of readers in my community that don't like me, y'all. So I want to clarify this. I'm not saying it as if I'm better than you. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I did not come over here because I wanted to make money off of it. I was already making enough money with what I was doing already. My spiritual team told me this is where I need to be. So I came. I'm obedient. You see what I'm saying? And you see what I'm saying? I'm here. And I was taught by spirit how to read. Energy as well. But I do believe that, y'all. I believe, you know, it's okay. If a motherfucker get on my people and we brothers and sisters, I'm going to have their back to the fullest. But if you out of line and what you doing is causing too much drama, I got to walk away from it. And see, that's the best thing you can do to somebody that you love is walk away from them. What DMX say? I kick it to shorty and try to help him understand. Throw him some work. Hey, because that's my little man. Y'all don't understand what he was saying. You know, he warned them a couple times to let them know, like, what was going on, you feel me? And shit, the best thing he could do, because it was his little man and he didn't want to get rid of him, he turned his back on him and allowed the wolves to get at him. I feel like that's what's going on with this person. They could have been warned on several occasions. Leave the motherfucker alone, they ain't did nothing. Leave the collective alone, they ain't did nothing. Got a motherfucker going through, goddammit, everything. You feel what I'm saying? In order to, whole time you done lied on the motherfucker. Whole time you done lied on the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, let me separate this, y'all, before I, you know, really just gonna start stuffing this shit and I'll separate it when I get where I need to go. Okay? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I knew when I decided to do what it is that I was trying to do, that I was gonna end up in a fucked up situation. This is gonna be my war. I knew this was gonna be my war because the information that I'm pumping out, people don't want out, y'all. They don't want you knowing this information. You know, gang stalking, all that. They don't want you knowing that information, man. So that's why I say, even coming on here, I put my life in jeopardy every day. I don't have enemies. None that I can literally say are my enemies that I've actually, because to be honest with you, I don't do shit to nobody. I stay to myself. If I'm in trouble, it's because my internet. What I do on my website, what I do for work probably could get me in trouble, but other than that, I don't have any enemies, y'all, because I don't fuck with nobody. I be by myself all the time. I don't have friends. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I don't have friends, y'all, so where the fuck this go? Yeah, I don't have friends, y'all, so I don't, you know, I don't fuck with nobody. I don't have enemies. I don't go to the club. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do any of those things. But I have been breathing in a lot of cancer. You feel me? That somebody's trying to give me. But if my ancestors love me the way that they say they love me, cancer won't even be on the radar. Only time will tell. Hold on, y'all. At the same time, I'm taking the opportunity to ground a little bit. All right, let me get up. So yeah, first and foremost, y'all, I want to let everybody know I appreciate y'all for just being here, right? For coming in to receive the message, especially if you were spiritually guided to do so. Okay? I'm going through it, as y'all can see. I don't show this side of myself on YouTube, but I had no choice but to do it today because I got a lot going on. I had to come outside, do my reading, and it's cool with me, you know. Wanted to get some air because, like I said, I've been breathing in the fumes for a while now. Okay? So I had to come outside, kind of breathe, and I'm still having the trouble, you know, doing so. But yeah, I want y'all to know, man, I knew when I chose to do what it is that I'm doing. To be honest, I didn't choose this path for myself, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, this path was chosen for me. This ain't something I say, hey, I want to do. No, I didn't say that, bro. Like, I was attacked years ago. And that's how I got here. That's how I got here. But I do want y'all to be strong, y'all, in every situation that you're going through. Strong in every situation that you're going through. Okay? Tough times don't last long, especially for the chosen. Y'all see my lip? And if I'm not mistaken, I think when you breathe in carbon monoxide, do your eyes get red? I had to look that up, but yeah. I knew when I came on there and started to do the classes, y'all, when I started to talk about this type of shit and other shit, I was gonna have some enemies. But to me, it seems as if I had these enemies already. And it's not pertaining to what it is that I'm doing, to be honest. I really don't believe that these people give a fuck, to be honest. about what it is that I'm doing. I really don't. It's some other shit at play here, okay? But in general, I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe.